يا من صليت بكل الأنبياء، يا من في قلبك رحمة للناس، يا من ألفت قلوبا بالإسلام، يا حبيبي يا شافعي يا رسول الله، بأمي وأبي فديتك سيدي، صلاة وسلام عليك يا نبي. حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى، محمد حبيبي يا محمد، يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد، يا من حليت حياتنا بالإيمان، يا من بجمالك علمت الإحسان، يا من نورت قلوبنا بالقرآن، يا حبيبي يا شافعي يا رسول الله، بأمي وأبي فديتك سيدي، صلاة وسلام عليك يا نبي. حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى، محمد حبيبي يا محمد، يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد. صلى الله على خاتم الأنبياء محمد، محمد رحمة للعالمين، رحمة للعالمين، محمد، محمد رحمة للعالمين، رحمة للعالمين، محمد، محمد رحمة للعالمين، رحمة للعالمين. حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى، محمد حبيبي يا محمد، يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد، حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى، محمد حبيبي يا محمد، يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد. أنت نور الله فجرا، جئت بعد العسر يسرا، ربنا أعلاك قدرا، يا إمام الأنبياء، أنت في الوجدان حي، أنت للعينين ضي، أنت عند الحوض ري، أنت هاد وصفي، يا حبيبي يا محمد، يا نبي سلام عليك، يا رسول سلام عليك، يا حبيب سلام عليك، صلوات الله عليك، يا نبي سلام عليك، يا رسول سلام عليك، يا حبيب سلام عليك، صلوات الله عليك. يرتوي بالحب قلبي، حب خير رسل ربي، من به أبصرت دربي يا شفيعي يا رسول الله. أيها المختار فينا زادنا الحب حنينا، جئتنا بالخير دينا يا ختام المرسلين، يا حبيبي يا محمد يا نبي سلام عليك، يا رسول سلام عليك، يا حبيب سلام عليك، صلوات الله عليك يا نبي سلام عليك، يا رسول سلام عليك، يا حبيب سلام عليك، صلوات الله عليك. يا نبي سلام عليك، يا رسول سلام عليك، يا حبيب سلام عليك، صلوات الله عليك. يا نبي سلام عليك، يا رسول سلام عليك، يا حبيب سلام عليك، صلوات عليك. يا نبي سلام عليك، يا رسول سلام عليك، يا حبيب سلام عليك، صلوات الله عليك. يا نبي سلام عليك، يا رسول سلام عليك، يا حبيب سلام عليك، صلوات الله عليك. رقت عيناي شوقا ولطيبة ذرفت عشقا، فأتيت إلى حبيبي فاهدأ يا قلب ورفقا، صلي على محمد. السلام عليك يا رسول الله، السلام عليك يا حبيبي يا نبي الله، السلام عليك يا رسول الله، السلام عليك يا حبيبي يا نبي الله، يا رسول الله. قلب بالحق تعلق وبغار حراء تألق، يبكي يسأل خالقه فأتاه الوحي فأشرق. اقرأ اقرأ يا محمد. السلام عليك يا رسول الله، السلام عليك يا حبيبي يا نبي الله، السلام عليك يا رسول الله، السلام عليك يا حبيبي يا نبي الله. طيبة جئتك صبا لرسول الله محبا، بالروضة سكنت روحي وجوار الهادي محمد. يا طيبة جئتك صبا لرسول الله محبا، بالروضة سكنت روحي وجوار الهادي محمد. السلام عليك يا رسول الله، السلام عليك يا حبيبي يا نبي الله. السلام عليك يا رسول الله، السلام عليك يا حبيبي يا نبي الله يا رسول الله. يا نور الهلال أقبل تعال، فالشوق طال والقلب سما نحو السماء مترنما. لا تنقضي أنت للروح دواء. رمضان 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 يا حبيب، رمضان رمضان ليتك دوما قريب. فيك الحب زاد عم العباد يا خير زاد. رمضان يا شهر القرآن، فيك أذوق حلاوة الإيمان. لا تنقضي أنت للروح دواء. رمضان 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 يا حبيب، رمضان رمضان ليتك دوما قريب. كم أهواك يا شهر الصيام، أنا لن أنساك فأنت في قلبي دائما تمضي الأيام. ودعائي كل عام ربي تقبلنا، يا ربي بلغنا رمضان. رمضان 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 يا حبيب، رمضان رمضان ليتك دوما قريب. رمضان 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 يا حبيب، رمضان رمضان special day. Our hearts are full of pleasure. A day that brings the two of you close together. We're gathered here to celebrate a moment you'll always treasure. We ask Allah to make your love last forever. Let's raise our hands and make dua like the Prophet taught us. And with one voice, let's all say, 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 Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. From now you'll share all your joys. Through hardship support each other. Together worshipping Allah, seeking His pleasure. We pray that He will fill your life with happiness and blessings, and grant you kids who make your home filled with laughter. Let's raise our hands and make dua like the Prophet taught us. And with one voice, let's all say, 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 Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. Barakallah, 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 Barakallahu lakum wa lana. Barakallahu lakum wa lana. Allah barik lahuma, Allah adim hubbahuma. الله صلي وسلم على رسول الله. الله تب علينا، الله ارضى عنا، الله اهد خطانا على سنة نبينا. Let's raise our hands and make dua like the Prophet taught us. And with one voice, let's all say, 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 Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا ربي صل عليه، يا ربي صل عليه، يا ربي صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. البدر كطلعته وجه جميل، والشمس كبسمته ظل ظليل. هو عبد الله سيد الخلق ومصطفاه، وحبيب الله خير مبعوث بوحي حي فينا بهداه حلو الوصايا. نسألك الله تجمعنا يوما برسول الله، من كوثره يروينا فتقبل يا رباه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. طاهر القلب نقي ذاكر لله، المصطفى الصفي صلى عليه الله. أخلاقه وصفاته سبحان من سواه، هو قدوتي وحبيبي ودعوة النجاة. يا رسول الله يا حبيب الله، فاكتب لنا نلقاه ندعوك يا رباه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه.
Welcome everyone,
I'm Abby.
and welcome to Bancroft's first ever Eid Festival! We are so glad to see you all today, and we hope you've had an amazing evening so far.
Yeah, it's brilliant to see such a good turnout for such a good cause, don't you think? Wait. Firstly, have you seen this? She's copied my colour today. I don't know what's going on.
I'm pretty sure you copied mine.
Who do you think did it better?
Anyways, we have many exciting performances lined up for you tonight.
We've also come together to try to support 5 charities, guys. 5. I'm going to try and name them now.
Good.
1, Gaza. I know that's one of them.
Yep. So stay tuned for the auction that's coming up later on. But without further ado, let the show commence.
We're going to open with a brilliant Quran recitation from Suleiman. And then we're going to go into a fascinating story of the prophethood.
So let's give it up for Solomon!
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، الرحمن الرحيم، مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
gracious, the merciful. Praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds, the most gracious, the most merciful, Master of the day of judgment. It is you we worship, and upon you we call for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those you have blessed, not of those against whom there is anger, nor of those who are misguided.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يئوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم.
Allah, there is no deity except Him, the ever-living, the sustainer of all existence. Neither drowsiness overtakes Him, nor sleep. To Him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth. Who is it that can intercede with Him except by His permission? He knows what is presently before them and what will be after them, and they encompass not a thing of His knowledge except for what He wills. His throne extends over the heavens and the earth, and their preservation ties Him not. And He is the Most High, the Most Great.
صدق الله العظيم.
The story of the Prophet Hud. A long time ago, a great tribe lived in the south of Arabia. They were called the Ud. The Ud lived between the windswept mountains of Yemen and Oman. They were physically well-built and renowned for their craftsmanship, especially for the construction of tall buildings and lofty towers.
They were outstanding amongst all of the nations in power and wealth, which made them boastful and arrogant. The political power was held in the hands of unjust rulers against whom no one dared to oppose.
They were not ignorant of the existence of Allah, nor did they refuse to worship Him. What they did refuse was to worship Allah alone. They had many other gods, including idols, that they worshipped. This is called shirk, and it's the one sin that Allah will not forgive. Allah wanted to provide these people with guidance, so He sent a prophet down among them. This prophet was Hud.
Some traditions claimed Hud to be the first to speak Arabic, while others believed it to be Noah, and others also believed it to be Adam. Hud warned the people about the wrongness of their ways and preached the importance of solely following Allah.
With such reasoning, Hud hoped to instill faith in them, but they still didn't believe him. However, his people questioned his intentions. Hud tried to make them understand that he did not demand anything from them, except they let the light of truth touch their minds and hearts. He then made them aware of their ancestry and the multiple blessings that they had received from Allah.
Hud's people looked about them and found that they were the strongest on earth, which made them prouder and more obstinate. Therefore, they argued a lot with Hud. Despite Prophet Hud's many attempts to instill his prior philosophy into the townspeople, they continued to laugh at and dismiss his claims, especially the ones about the Day of Judgment.
They believed that when a man dies, his body decays and turns into dust, which is then swept away by the wind. So then how does this turn back to life? What's the significance of the Day of Judgment?
All these questions were received patiently by Hud. He then addressed to his people about the Day of Judgment and explained to them that belief in the Day of Judgment is essential in Allah's justice, and that teaching them the same thing that the Prophet before them taught about it.
Hood explained that justice demands that there be a day of judgment because good isn't always victorious in life. Sometimes evil overpowers good. Therefore, the existence of the day of judgment shows the extent of Allah's justice. Hood spoke to all of them about these things. They listened, but they still didn't believe him.
Hood clarified to them that the gods that they worshipped would be the reason for their destruction, and that it's Allah alone who can save them, and no other power on this earth can benefit or harm them. This conflict continued as the years passed, and the people became prouder, more obstinate, more tyrannical, and defiant against Hood's claims.
Furthermore, they started to call Hood a crazy lunatic. Thus, he denounced them and their gods and reaffirmed his faith in Allah, the one who created him. He realized that punishment would be incurred on the disbelievers among his people because Allah punishes all the disbelievers, no matter how great, tyrannical, or rich they are.
Hood and his people waited for Allah's promise. A drought spread throughout the land, for the sky no longer sent its rain, and the sun scorched the desert sands. Hood's people hastened to him, asking about the drought. He answered, Allah is angry with you. If you believe in him, he will accept you, and the rain will fall, and you will become even stronger than you were ever before.
They mocked him and became more obstinate, sarcastic, and perverse in their disbelief. The drought increased, the trees turned yellow, and the plants all died. A day came when the sky was full of clouds. Hood's people were glad as they came out of their tents, hoping that the clouds would yield some rain.
The weather changed drastically, from burning dry to hot and stinging cold, with wind that shook everything. The wind increased day by day and night after night. Hood's people started to flee. They ran to their tents to hide, but the gale became stronger and ripped their tents from their stakes. They then tried to hide under cloth covers, but the gale became stronger still and tore away the covers. The storm raged for 8 days and 7 nights.
That violent gale did not stop until the entire region was reduced to ruins and its people destroyed, swallowed by the sands of the desert. Only Hood and his followers remained unharmed. They then migrated to Hadramaut, where they lived in peace and worshipped Allah, their one Lord.
That was amazing, don't you think, Sarah?
Yeah, learn a thing or two about the Prophet there.
Yeah, no, I really liked Suleiman's voice as well. I thought it was beautiful, mashallah.
Yes, mashallah.
Now, let's move on to a performance from the Three Musketeers, Zaki, Hasib, and Bilal.
Give it up for them!
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm alright. I just can't believe the mocks come around so quickly. I mean, time's just gone so fast.
Yeah, so true. But I mean, I think I've revised well enough, so it is what it is. How are you feeling about it?
If I'm honest, I haven't revised.
What else have you been doing these last 3 weeks then?
Do you not know? There's that thing called Fortnite.
Fortnite? Who plays that game these days? And how do you expect to become a doctor and fulfill your family's legacy if you're already failing exams? And do you really want to be slapped by your mom's jumper? Again?
Nah, don't worry about it. I've got a plan. If I just go in the exams, I pray to Allah and say Bismillah, I get A stuff.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
Oh, right, our teacher's coming, we can't tell him about this.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, we're good. He was just telling me how well he's prepared for this exam.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited.
That's great. I'm expecting big things from you. Well, I think the exam hall's ready now, so you best get inside. Good luck!
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, come on, I don't need luck. I've got Allah in my book.
Come in, class.
We're finally getting our test back. I'm kind of excited.
You're excited? Oh wait, of course you are.
And you aren't? I thought you said you were going to ace this test.
Oh, let's see.
You good? You good?
Oh my gosh, how did you do?
I did terribly.
Nah, it can't be that bad. Just tell me. It's not that deep.
I got 20%.
Well, that's decent. Well done.
That's a D.
Could have been a lot worse.
It literally couldn't. What did you get?
We basically got the same. I just got 96%.
Just? Okay, so we've established you're one of those people. Just don't... Actually, let me see that.
I need to go over my mistakes!
Sorry, you need to go over your mistakes. Your total of 4 mistakes, or 3 mistakes.
No, it was actually 4.
Oh, sorry. Your grand total of 4 mistakes, and I'm just here with my 20%. That's really fair. I just don't want to talk about it right now, honestly.
Come on, don't be upset. Everything's going to be alright. Remember, it was just a mock, not the real exam. But what did you do then?
I don't understand. I thought I could just put faith in Allah and everything will go fine, but obviously that didn't work, and I just don't... No.
That's where your problem was.
Wait, what? I thought I could just play Fortnite if I played to Allah. A star is mine.
No, you have to trust in Allah and revise. This same message was mirrored in a hadith where the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, saw a Bedouin man who had left his camel untied. And he asked the man, "Why do you leave your camel untied?" The man responded, "I put my trust in Allah." And the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, quickly corrected him, saying, "No, you should tie your camel first and then put your trust in Allah. So likewise, you should revise and then put your trust in Allah."
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now, and at least I know what to do for the real thing.
I'm glad you learned the lesson, and good luck for your real exams.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, I did try to...
Oh, come on, I really don't want to hear it, Mr. Oh, I failed, and then comes out with an A star.
Anyway. What should we do now?
I was thinking, do you want to come over and play some Fortnite?
What? Did you not hear a word he just said?
Joking. Let's go revise.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, I thought this was really something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I never knew Bilal was such a natural born actor.
Neither. It's time for us to move on though and enjoy another great skit by the ST Trio.
Thank you for attending this festival. We hope you are enjoying it so far. And after this particular performance, I hope that you like it even better.
So we're going to do a comedy act today and give you a snippet of some of Dr. Ishmael's humour. I'm Dr. Ishmael's student and I'm very keen to act with Sir. So here we are as the ST duo.
What? The street dance duo?
Oh my gosh. The student-teacher duo.
Kiss these days! Well, Alia, what were you telling me the other day about your hobby?
First he told me he didn't like my biryani. Then he told me he didn't like my cake. Then my roti was too hard, not like his mother used to make. Then I didn't make his tea right. He didn't like that too. I didn't iron his clothes, like his mother used to. So do you want to know what I did? I turned around and smacked him just like his mother used to.
beware. Okay, being a chemistry teacher, I need to tell you a joke on my subject, Alia.
Are they any better than your chemistry lesson jokes?
Say that again! At least I don't say, yeah man! After every sentence.
Alright, let me hear it then.
This one is a good one. Always say Bismillah before drinking water. Do you know why? There are 3 gins in your cup. 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen.
Sir, did you know Lionel Richie wrote a whole song on keeping it halal?
Yes, I know. Do you think the audience will donate lots of money to the orphans charity tonight if I sing the words?
Yeah! Let's ask them again. Will you donate more if he sings the words? Yeah!
All right. Keep your hair on. All right. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Was that good, Alia?
Yeah, the vocals are on point. Would you agree?
Alia, do you know that vegetables like halal cucumber and halal lettuce are also religious?
Not again, sir. I didn't know. Please tell me why.
One said to the other, let's make salad. Did you hear the funny thing that happened at the Imam's house?
Yes, I know. Everybody in the mosque knows it.
Shall we tell the audience?
Might as well. Everyone's talking about it.
3 guys wanted to marry the Imam's daughter. So all 3 went to the Imam's house at the same time to ask for the daughter's hand in marriage. He had a big job now. So the Imam asked the first guy, what's your name?
The first guy then said, my name is Ibrahim.
And so the Imam said, the Imam said, okay, recite to me Surah Ibrahim. And he did. The Imam asked the same question to the second guy.
He asked, what's your name? He said, my name is Yusuf.
So he recited Surah Yusuf, and so he got it all right. Now, the third guy, he said, what's your name to the third guy?
He then very nervously said, my name is Yasin, but you know they call me Qul Huwallahu Ahad.
Earlier, during Ramadan, there was crazy things happening.
What happened?
One guy called up a radio station. They asked him, what song do you want to be played? He said, Maghrib Adhan.
That's really funny.
Okay.
That story about the 2 non-Muslims in the desert, shall we tell the audience?
Why not? Bob and Steve, 2 non-Muslim friends who happened to be in the desert, were lost. So after days of being hunger and walking around in the desert without water or food, they noticed a mosque.
Bob said, yes, thank God. I will walk in, say that my name is Muhammad, and you walk in and say that your name is Ahmed. This way we'll get some food. Deal?
Steve said, no way, I'm sticking with my name. They walked into the mosque and the sheikh saw them.
The sheikh then asked, what are your names? Bob said my name is Muhammad, and Steve said my name is Steve. So then the sheikh said, guys, please bring some food and water for Steve, and you, Muhammad, Ramadan Mubarak.
There are many excuses that Muslim students make. Are there, Alia?
Yes, there are many examples.
So, how are your exam grades, Alia?
Let me give some advice to the audience.
Guys, our only goal is Jannah anyways. And the life of this world is nothing but temporary illusions.
So you're trying to say exams are haram?
Of course, you guys can agree. Only Allah can test us.
Okay. Do you know what I said to my wife when she asked me about her cooking?
Please tell me.
MashaAllah, your cooking is so bad, even Shaitan will remind me to say Bismillah so he doesn't join in with me.
Jazakallah for listening, everyone, and may Allah bless everyone.
Yeah, Allah bless everyone.
That was amazing. One of the funniest acts, one of my personal favourites.
I'll be honest with you, Dr. Ishmael fails to make me laugh 90% of the time. But this time it wasn't too bad, was he, guys?
Anyways, next up we have two of my favourite nasheeds being performed by our Jezebel, Ishmael and Mr. Rajput.
سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهد يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء رحيب الفسيح فبالله كم تستطب القلوب ويبرأ جرح الكسير الجريح وينشط ذاق السقيم العلي وقد كان بالسقم دهر طريق تقال العثار العظام به ويغدو الهوى ككبش ذبيب بذكر الإله تطيب الحياة تسر أسارير وجه سبيل تسر أسارير وجه سبيل سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهد يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي السريع وثاك الفضاء رحيب الفسيح تنهى يا حزن وهجر فؤاد توكل بجد بعزم فسيح فإني علمت بأنك نجوى ولبس خبيث مضل قبيح تبختر ترجل بصوت وخيل فما لك في الأرض ضرب صحيح إلى الله عدنا وبالله لزنا ليطوى زمان بئيس شهيد ليطوى زمان بئيس شهيد سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهد يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي السريع يساك الفضاء رحيب الفسيح سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهد يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي السريع يساك الفضاء رحيب الفسيح.
Thank you. We are now going to recite, myself and Ishmael, we are going to recite something called Qasida Burda, which is sending salutations on the beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Please do read with us. This is very common and very well known, so please do join in, inshallah.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. محمد سيد القولين والثقلين والفريقين من عرب ومن عجم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. هو الحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته لكل قول من الأهوال مقتحم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. ثم الرضا عن أبي بكر وعن عمر وعن علي وعن عثمان ذي الكرم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا واسع الكرم. يا رب بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا واسع الكرم. يا رب بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا واسع الكرم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم.
Again to beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we'd like for you inshallah to listen to this and to enjoy it and to think of the green dome and the blessed grave of beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as we read this. So if you can read along, inshallah that would be beautiful. If you close your eyes and visualize and take yourself to your spiritual space, that will also be a very amazing experience for you inshallah.
طالما أشكو غرامي يا نور الوجود. طالما أشكو غرامي يا نور الوجود. وأنادي يا اتحامي يا معدن الجود. وأنادي يا اتحامي يا معدن الجود. طالما أشكو غرامي يا نور الوجود. طالما أشكو غرامي يا نور الوجود. وأنادي يا اتحامي يا معدن الجود. وأنادي يا اتحامي يا معدن الجود. منيتي أقصى مرامي أحظى بالشهود. منيتي أقصى مرامي أحظى بالشهود. وأرى باب سلامي يا ذاك الجدود. وأرى باب سلامي يا ذاك الجدود. الكون إني عاشق مستهام مغرم والمدح فني يا بدر التمام مغرم والمدح فني يا بدر التمام طالما أشكو غرامي يا نور الوجود طالما أشكو غرامي يا نور الوجود وأنادي يا زحامي يا معدن الجود وأنادي يا أزحامي يا معدن الجود اصرف الأعراض عني أضناني الغرام اصرف الأعراض عني أضناني الغرام فيك قد حسنت ظني يا سامي العقود فيك قد حسنت ظني يا سامي العقود طالما أشكو غرامي يا نور الوجود طالما أشكو غرامي يا نور الوجود وأنادي يا أزهامي يا معدن الجود وأنادي يا أزهامي يا معدن الجود يا سراج الأنبياء يا عالي الجناب يا سراج الأنبياء يا عالي الجناب يا همام الأتقياء إن قلبي ذاب يا إمام الأتقياء إن قلبي ذاب طالما أشكو غرامي يا نور الوجود طالما أشكو غرامي يا نور الوجود وأنادي يا أزهامي يا معدن الجود وأنادي يا أزهامي يا معدن الجود
Shame, he was too shy, right? Anyways, and also, I just want to add, Arda's duck playing was flawless, am I right? Anyways, now for another skit, we've got Man Like Zubair from Arda, Adam and Zubair.
Went into the best deal of your life. This laptop's in this bag. I can't open it because it's a surprise for you. It's $150. You wouldn't do it.
150?
Yeah.
You've got all the stuff, yeah?
All the stuff you need.
No viruses, anything?
Yeah. No refunds. That's the only thing. No refunds.
Alright, 150, yeah?
Yep.
Got yourself a deal.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, Billy! Oh, not too bad doesn't find out about this. Oh, yeah.
What's in the bag?
No, nothing, you just left, you know what?
What is wrong with you?
I feel sick, because I thought...
Thought what, Officer Sherlock Holmes?
I thought there was a laptop in it.
How in the world of Allah have you mistaken a laptop and a dead cat in a bin bag?
It's so upsetting.
Come here, let me feel it. It's squidgy. A laptop's not squidgy, is it?
There was bubble wrap in it.
You're telling me a dude pulls up in a car, offers you a laptop in a bin bag for £150 and you just think that's a good deal?
150 for a laptop, that's wicked.
It is. For a laptop. Just tell me why you didn't look inside it before you bought it.
Listen, Zubair, when you go to the shops and you want to get a lovely cook,
Do you look inside it to see it's got coke in it? Or does it just have coke in it? Huh? The sad thing is, I didn't even get a receipt. So, how are we going to get rid of it?
How do you think we'll get rid of it? Of course I'll have to do it. What's wrong with him, mate? He's not right.
Where are you going?
What the hell? We're in so much trouble, you don't even know.
Why? What did he do? What happened to you? What did you do?
What? Did he touch the cat?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he put all his fingers all over it.
His DNA's all over it. Let me have another look. Bruv, look at that cat. That cat did not die of natural purposes. When they die of natural purposes, they're all... This one though.
Will they revoke my national trust membership for this?
They might just have to.
Don't worry, me and Zubair will come visit you in prison. If Zubair drives, I'll come.
Oh no, what's happening here right now? What's happening here? What's in the bag?
This is him!
What have you done? What have you done?
Abby, I've got to say, I love seeing our young Bancroftians putting on a great performance for our festival.
Yeah, it was good. It was very entertaining. Yeah. Next, we have a trio. This trio is going to speak on Khadija, the wife of Prophet Muhammad, presented to you by Safia, Lana, Jazra, and Amna.
A builder of a nation, a businesswoman, a woman of honour, a woman of her work, support and character. A woman was born by the name of Khadija, and why we mention her now than 1,500 years later, because there was something special about her. She wanted to marry the Prophet ﷺ for only one reason, and that was that he was a noble man and a trustworthy man. She was the first wife of the Prophet ﷺ and the best woman of her time.
Not only was she the best woman of her time in this land, but also in the Akhirah. I always wonder what will make me and you the best person of our time, let alone 1,000 years later. And most importantly, in Jannah. There has to be something special that will make me or you that special. Not only is she the best woman of Jannah, but there's something unique about her that no other human being outside the Prophet's had.
One day, Prophet Muhammad was at home, and angel Jibril came to him and said to him, and say that Khadija is going to come and bring you a container of food and drink, and when she brings that, tell her the following. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends his greetings, and I am sending his greetings, and give her the glad tidings of the house in Jannah from me, and she will not have any pain or sorrow in it. What did she do to have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send a special greeting to her? She was the first person, but the first woman, but the first person, the first human who accepted Islam. What an honour.
But with every honour comes responsibility. What did she sacrifice? Believed to be a builder of a nation, and to be someone different, you have to believe in what you have. Number one, you have to be a very hard worker. And number two, you have to sacrifice. Things don't come easy. She was a noble woman, a rich woman, and then what happened to her? She went through famine, she had to migrate, she had to give up a lot of things, for only one reason, to support her husband. Her life was not smooth, she went through a lot of tests. She lost 2 of her children, but she still had belief, was hardworking and resilient.
Believing our faith is something we all struggle with these days, but if we just look at what this brings us to our homes, and what that brought to our house, a lot of challenges of course, a lot of difficulties, but what blessings and legacy that she left, which lived for thousands of years after her.
One of the unique things she did in her house before Salah became an obligation, she used to pray with the Messenger ﷺ 2 rak'ah every morning.
She became the mother of one of the best women in Jannah, her daughter, Sayyidah Fatima. She was the grandmother of the 2 masters of all the martyrs in Jannah, Sayyidina al-Hassan and Sayyidina al-Hussein.
She passed away on the 10th day of Ramadan. She died in the hands of the Prophet ﷺ, and she actually died as a result of the famine she went through and the difficulties she went through. The uniqueness after she died was the non-ending feelings and love the Prophet ﷺ had for her for years after she died. Whenever she's mentioned, his face changes. His love for her was legendary to the point where years after her death, he came across a necklace that she once wore and remembered her and began to cry. His love for her never died, so much so that his later wife, Sayyidah Aisha, once felt jealous of her and asked Prophet Muhammad ﷺ if Khadija radiallahu had been the only woman worthy of his love, to which Prophet ﷺ replied, saying, "She believed in me when no one else did. She accepted Islam when people rejected me, and she helped and comforted me when there was no one else to lend me a helping hand."
Muhammad gave us a prime example of how we treat women in Islam. So, some of you uncles should never say no to your wives. If she wants the Birkin bag, let her have it. Next, we have a poem about the most holy book in Islam.
Can you guys tell me what the holiest book in Islam is? That's right! So without further ado, welcome Yasmin and Alia to the stage.
Who am I?
I am the beauty of Islam.
I am the guidance for mankind.
I am the miracle of the messenger.
I am the remedy for all illnesses.
I am the light in the month of Ramadan.
I am the jewel of a man's intellect.
I am the truth of a reciter.
I am the treasure of a righteous person.
I am the diamond of a believer.
I am the attraction for a listener.
I am the reviver of the heart.
I am the teacher of an illiterate person.
I am the companion of a destitute.
I am the shield for he who strives in Allah's path.
I am the comfort of a distressed person.
I am the advocate of him who remembers me.
I am the neglecter of a non-reciter.
I am the vindicator on behalf of the guilty.
I am the witness of a true soul.
I am the intercessor for the hereafter.
I am the key to the heavens.
I am the fragrance of the fields of paradise.
I am the preventer of the hellfire.
I am the reminder for the life hereafter.
Who am I then?
Yes, it is I, the glorious Quran.
Poetry from the girls.
I agree, 100%. Now we have the leader of BMA himself presenting a poem, Are We Even Human?
Yusuf!
So, the poem I'm going to be reciting is called Are We Even Human? And it's written by the poet Kamal Saleh, who always who questions our silence to, disastrous situations are happening in the Middle East and in countries like Turkey, Syria and stuff, which we are helping to donate. And he puts our silence in question of how are we trying to help them, except not in the short term, not just in the short term, but also in the long term. Yes, we can donate money, yes, we can make dua, but what else are we doing to help these people, to help the children of these countries? So inshallah, we'll begin my poem. Are we even human? By Kamal Saleh. Are we even human? And are we really real? Because we've been cut so many times, I feel like we forgot what it feels like to feel. I mean, as the days go by, I just grow cold-hearted. A senseless soul as I say my goodbyes to another sister who was martyred. Paint a picture of a perfect world which is nothing short of distorted, nothing short of a disguise to try to hide all the lies from behind of all the children dying. As a little girl cries, I'm alive, I can't believe I'm breathing. See, we're alive too, sweetie, but our hearts aren't really beating. See, every time I hear you scream on the scream, I'ma quickly get to leaving. I mean, how can I... See, every time I hear you scream on the screen, I'ma quickly get to leaving. Hit the X, please. I mean, I really need to sleep this evening. I mean, how can I eat whilst I watch her bleeding? I mean, how can I turn on my heaters whilst I watch her freezing? So if I hear her screaming one more time, I'ma hold my breath and close my eyes and pretend to be dumb, deaf and blind. And I hope to death she doesn't die. Failing to realize that our silence is a crime that is lethal. As we sit and blame God for the problem of evil, aren't you the all-powerful, please turn it back to peaceful? Despite the fact He gave us all that we needed to free these people. But are we even people? And are we all really equal? Or is it okay so as long as it doesn't happen to you? As videos gain views all over YouTube and we see them die all day, all over the news. As we sit at home so confused, still not sure what to do. But hang our heads in despair and watch kids struggling for air, screaming to God, hoping He's there. See, God's right there, but you are where? The only reason He let you watch them suffer was to see if you'd care. He gave you all this food you never needed just to see if you'd share. And He gave you all this money too just to see if there's $1 you would spare. But you would hold on tightly, and daily and nightly. living life as a dream, hopeful of what it might be. But what does life mean, apart from amusement and play? Pastimes, pleasures, destined to fade away. Left us all deluded, thinking we're going to take this all into our graves. Nay, live life as a traveller, only take what you need along the way. It's going to leave you empty-handed, apart from the deeds you sow today, from the struggle you put forth and the charity you choose to pay. So what have you prepared for that day, when we stand shaking and scared, swaying to our knees when a newborn is left grey-haired? Ya Allah, I see justice screams a girl we ignored, from an ummah that had forsaken me despite all the times I had called. From the rubble I roared and I roared, Ya Allah. I see justice from the wealth they would hoard, from an ummah that neglected the hungry and the poor, that slept on a full stomach while we were left starving next door. Ya Allah, you were my witness, and I couldn't take it anymore. I was cold and clothless as I slept naked on the floors. Ya Allah, I see justice from all the pain that was caused. Wasn't I worth more than all the shopping sprees at the stores and the money splurged at the malls? So if you're still breathing, know that there's people needing your support, and I'm pleading to please give, and if you've already given, please give some more. For it's not to save their lives at all, but by Allah, it's to save yours. So give. Jazakallah.
Well, that was beautiful.
Yeah, I just want to let you know now, we're going to have a little interval where you can either choose to stay here or go back and, like, I don't know, try out a school that you didn't quite do so well in.
But just before you do that, please stay seated as we're going to quickly announce our stall winners. Okay, first of all, we've got this big sweet jar. So the stall was getting 99 names of Allah, and the person with the highest guess was Alia's dad, Abdul Majid. So please come on. Are we seeing him? Not seeing him. That's fine. The next prize. He's here! Another round of applause!
The next winner we have here is Summer Bot.
Okay, good. Check out the stall today, Abby.
Yeah, decent.
Have you seen the oud stall?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah.
Nice smells.
100%. There she is.
We're running.
Okay, we're now inviting Tara and Yusuf onto the stage.
Okay, so assalamu alaikum again. So these are the beautiful paintings. So all the profits from the paintings will be going to the charity. And we're going to begin with this one. So can we have the spotlight here, please? Thank you. And so this is Allah's name, Ya Wadud, the most loving. And this piece is covered in 1,000 Swarovski crystals to complement the different tones of gold. It's finished off in a very beautiful gold aluminium frame. And I think this artwork goes with any decor, don't you think, Tara?
It's lovely, really.
Yeah. So the starting price for this is 1,500.
Have we got any offers going 1,500?
1,500. Any hands for 1,500 for this lovely, beautiful? We have one there.
One over there.
Yeah. Do we have 1,600? Anyone for 1,600 up there? Just remember that charity extinguishes sins. This is the time to extinguish your sins, my dear brothers and sisters. Do we have 1,600? No, come on, my dear brothers and sisters. I know you guys have the money to spend. So spend it now, in the way of Allah. Make sure your intention is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No?
What about 15?
1550. No? Okay. Going once, going twice. So,
1,500.
300. Okay. Yeah, you know.
So next up, we have these wonderful teal paintings. You see them?
Yes, we have these teal paintings that are again covered in Swarovski crystals.
They come as a pair of two, teal twins, we call them.
Yes, and one for your husband, one for your wife. So feel free to buy one. And the starting price for this is
£600.
Come on, £600. Just think about the profits that will help the children in Syria and Turkey. And it's all the profits, my dear brothers and sisters. Do we have... Wait, am I holding it the right way around? Oh. Over there. This is it. We have £600 from where? Oh no, I think that's all. Yes? £600, anyone? It's a one-time auction. Yes, to the sister over there. MashaAllah. Do we have 650? Any 650 up there? Will and Rahab, you have to tell me. 650. Just remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He made 3 promises in the Quran. And the 3 promises about charity. And what were one of those promises? That if you spend in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will not decrease your wealth. If you spend and you are worried, just remember if your intention is right, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of your finances. And He will take care of your worldly matters. So inshallah, do we have 650 then? Yes, 650 over there. Now you got to fight hard for the 700. Who really wants this? 700 for this beautiful teal. Do we have 700?
700 is it on the top?
Did we say 700 on the top? No.
We got 650 going once.
Okay, 650 going once. Going twice. Sold to the sister over there.
Sold 650. Thank you very much.
MashaAllah, we have this again, this very beautiful piece of art. Again covered in Swarovski crystals.
This decor is really nice. We'll go with a lot of different home.
I think you can put it up in your kitchen wall or anywhere. Inshallah, yeah. And I think this is quite... I think it's priced at a very, very good price. What do you think, Tara?
I think it's much better.
Yes.
It's very good.
£150 for this piece of art. 150. Anyone for 150?
These are real Swarovski crystals, by the way.
Yeah, they're not fake, guys. £150. Come on. Let's donate to our brothers in Palestine,
up there?
Turkey.
150 up there?
150 over there to the
150.
there.
Have we got any higher than 150?
We have 200.
200.
My dear brothers and sisters, I know that the earthquakes we saw on the screen happened a few months ago, but the impact is still there. The long-term impact is still there. These people still need shelters. They still need food. They still need the basic essentials that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has gifted us. We wake up and we're blessed with this and we don't realize it. So let's help our brothers in the other countries so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help us in this world, in our life. So do we have 200? 200 over there.
200, mashallah, 200.
200 for my dad. 200 there. Anyone else?
Any higher? Can we go
250? No? 250, last call.
Up there.
250? Yeah, we got 250.
They're from the same family as well. 250. Okay, going once, going twice, sold.
Sold for 2.
Was that 200 or 250? 250. Can we put these last things? The people who have bought the auction items, please stay behind, and inshallah we will sort it out.
Yeah, maybe come on stage. Okay, next we have some black and gold designs. So this one is a set of 3.
Doris, can we have the spotlight so everyone can see the Swarovski crystals? So we have this beautiful set of, well, three sets of Swarovski crystals with a beautiful layered black and gold background. And I'm sure a lot of you are in the fashion for white and grey homes nowadays. So I'm sure this will go lovely with your living room, your kitchens or anything.
Again, these are real Swarovski crystals, and it's a 3D painting, so the crystals actually come out of the painting on the side.
So do we have any?
Okay, no. So the starting bid is £1,000 for this beautiful set of 3. Have we got any for £1,000?
£1,000.
Anyone for £1,000? Top?
Brothers and sisters, let's just remember that in 45 seconds in Turkey and Syria, what happened to a child? In 45 seconds, the child turned into an orphan. In 45 seconds, a husband lost his wife, and a wife lost her husband. In 45 seconds, you had a house, and now you're homeless. In 45 seconds, your whole life has turned around. And who controlled that? It wasn't you who controlled that. It was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who controlled that situation. So now, if we look at the hadith of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he says that if a believer wakes up with 3 things, this believer is like as if he owns the whole world. And what are these 3 things? Does anyone know in the audience? Anyone? Okay. So one of the 3 things is that if he wakes up with food, if he has food on his table. The second thing is that he's able to provide, and that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is death. Wait, no. The 3 things are, the first thing is having food on the table, having shelter, and the third is, anyone want to have a guess? It's very simple.
Peace?
Who said that?
You said peace, over there.
Peace. Nice try, but no. Okay, let's use 1,000. Anyone wait for £1,000? No? Let's go to £900.
Any for 900 for the set of 3? Set of 3 paintings?
Set of 3. Again, you have another brother write the same one. MashaAllah. May Allah reward him. I ask you to make dua for him. And 900
going once.
Going twice. No. Well, that's cute. Okay.
900, sold over there. Thank you so much.
Sullivan, come in. It starts at 1,500. It's Swarovski crystals individually done.
I don't know if you can see, but the painting is also quite shiny.
Look at the back, I think the abstractness of the background is, very beautiful.
Very.
Do we have 1,500? Do we have 1,400? Anyone for 1,400?
What about 1,300? Anyone for 1,300?
Anyone for 1,300? How about we do a group donation? No?
£1,200.
£1,200. Okay, do you know what I'm forgetting? We won't do £1,200, let's do £1,000. That's £500 off for this beautiful masterpiece. And I think if you think it's less than £1,000, if you get it for £1,000, alhamdulillah, you got a very good deal. Anyone for £1,000? No, we got 3 seconds to choose. 3, 2, 1. Okay, inshallah, anyone who's interested afterwards can come to us.
Again, we will be looking at these at the end. If anyone wants to come and speak to us, please do.
and it's for a family of 5. So it's a meal for a family of 5. So you attend the restaurant whenever you want. And so let's start the auction price at £100 for a family of 5. That is crazy. £100 you can eat in a Canary Wharf restaurant at Manjal. It's an Asian-inspired restaurant.
And the money is going to charity.
And the money is all going to charity. For charity. £100. £100. We have £150. £150. We have 170.
£170 for a meal.
£170 for a meal for a family of 5.
Canary Wharf.
170. 180. 180. We have 190. 190. 200.
200 for the meal.
Do we have 210 for the meal?
210?
Did you say there's someone up there?
210 for the meal? In Canary Wharf?
£210 for the meal. No? Okay. Going once, going twice. Was it?
210. 210.
Oh, 210.
210 for the meal? Okay.
220. Lost. 220.
220.
230 for the meal.
280 for the meal.
230. 240 for the meal. 240. Do you have 250? 250. Do you have 260? 260 for the meal. Lost. 250 going once, going twice. Sold to the brother over there.
Sold at 250 just after.
Yeah. Okay, so that's now this is the last thing, and I promise you this is the last thing. And inshallah, this is something that we can all, contribute to. It's a lot. I think it's a lot more
affordable.
Yes, and so one of the charities we're donating to is called ifcharity.co.uk. And IF Charity's program is designed to empower the people of Gaza, the people of Palestine, inshallah. So what they can do is they provide for £15 hygiene kits for the people of Gaza. £15. For £50 we have urgent financial aid kits. And for £45 you can feed kids with food. Sorry, £45 food aid kits. So does anyone want to buy a £15 hygiene kit for the people of Gaza? £15, we have any?
For our brothers and sisters.
Yes, £15. 1, 2, can someone count this? Iman, count this. How many do we have? So, how many do we have now?
4 kids Palestine.
So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. For £15, 12, 13, 14. Where? 15. Do we have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20?
£15 very
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Any more? 27. Brothers, make sure you actually pay for this. I don't just want to be shying out numbers. Okay, 27. So, the last one, £45 food aid kit.
Food aid kits for children
in Gaza. £45 can provide food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we have any on the balcony? 9. £45, my dear brothers. Just imagine, just save on a meal for your family. You can 10. 11. Do we have another 12? Let's make it to 15. Let's make it to 15. Yes? Okay.
We'll do more donations at the end.
13, okay. For those who have auction items and have agreed to pay for this, please raise your hands. Please stay behind at the end, and we'll take one payment.
We'll take one payment. Just after that, everyone for listening.
Al-Rahim. And they are considered to be among the most beautiful and profound names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the company that created this is called Mimi & Co. They created a stunning piece of art featuring the 99 names of Allah on acrylic in wood. The acrylic provides a glossy finish that adds contrast to the 99 names. Combined with this piece is a captivating centerpiece addition to any room. So this price is starting at £250. £250 for this beautiful art piece. Names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You never know, this might be the way you learn the 99 names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that this reward saves you from the hellfire, saves you from the punishment of the hereafter. No? £250?
Any £250?
No? Okay, how about we get a group? So one person can donate 100 and the rest can contribute 20, 30 pounds. And this will go to the person who donates the most. So do you have anyone willing to donate £100 for this? £100. £70. No, I think we'll cancel this one off.
We'll be selling these afterwards as well. If anyone changes their mind, they can come to us afterwards.
Okay, this is our last few ones, and then we carry with a hint of grey, finished off with a touch of sky blue crystals. And the price starts up. It starts at 1,500. It's for Barty's crystals individually. 100. Anyone for 1,400?
What about 1,300? Anyone for 1,300?
Anyone for 1,300? How about we do a group donation?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وجزاهم بما صبروا جنة وحريرا متكئين فيها على الأرائك لا يرون فيها شمسا ولا زمهريرا ودانية عليهم ظلالها وذللت قطوفها تذليلا ويطاف عليهم بآنية من فضة وأكواب ويطاف عليهم بآنية من فضة وأكواب كانت قواريرا من فضة قدروها تقديرا ويسقون فيها كأسا كان مزاجها زنجبيلا عينا فيها تسمى سلسبيلا ويطوف عليهم ولدان مخلدون إذا رأيتهم حسبتهم لؤلؤا منثورا وإذا رأيت ثم رأيت نعيما وملكا كبيرا عاليهم ثياب سندس خضر واستبرق وحلوا أساور من فضة وسقاهم ربهم شرابا طهورا إن هذا كان لكم جزاء وكان سعيكم مشكورا صدق الله العظيم.
Circulated among them will be vessels of silver and cups that will be as transparent as crystals. Crystals as shining as if made of silver, measured by those who filled them with due measure. And they will be served with goblets of drink blended with ginger, acquired from a spring therein called Salsabil. And circling around them will be serving boys blessed with eternal youth. When you would see them, you would take them as scattered pearls. When you look around, you will see the bliss and a magnificent realm. Upon them will be garments of green sundus and istabrok, and they will be adorned by bracelets of silver. Their Lord will give them a pure beverage to drink. This is a reward for you, and your effort has been appreciated.
Our name is Gossip. I have no respect for justice. I mine without killing. I break hearts and ruin lives.
I'm cunning and malicious, and I gather strength with age. I flourish at every level of society, because the more I'm quoted, the more I'm staged. My victims are losing their piety.
They cannot protect themselves against me because I have no face. To track me down is impossible for any of your race. The harder you try, the more elusive I become. I am friend to none.
Once I tarnish your reputation, it is never the same. I cause suspicion and grief, leaving nobody half sane. I topple governments and wreck friendships, and once you start, trust is not an easy fix.
I make innocent people cry in their pillows. Even my name hisses. The name's gossip. Office gossip, shop gossip, telephone gossip, party gossip, causing havoc the moment I leave the lid.
So, before you repeat a story, ask yourself, is it true? Is it fair? Is it necessary? If not, keep it to yourself. Because seeking God's pleasure is far better for oneself.
We hope that with this performance today, you might also agree that the science and the Quran can coexist, and are not as different as you may have thought beforehand. What's wrong with her? You look confused.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just wondering how the universe began.
Well, from what I can remember from the amazing Sir Razzle Physics videos, there are many theories about the start of the universe. These include the steady state theory, the slow freeze theory, oh yeah, and the inflation theory.
What, like Liz Truss?
No, not like Liz Truss. Anyways, there is one theory that is, should I say, universally accepted by scientists today. Does anyone in the audience know what that is? Anyone at all? So raise your hands if you think you know what it is. Yeah, over there. Okay, come on stage and collect your prize, please. And your prize is, drum roll everyone, a packet of Maltesers.
I haven't seen them.
No, you've been backstage. Hey, get back with those!
I guess we're going to take an interval here. Roy, can we get some waiting music or something, please?
Well, I guess you could say I gave him a big bang. Well done for getting that right. Here's your prize. Round of applause again, everyone.
Now, where were we, Ariane?
I think it was the Big Bang.
Oh, yeah.
So there is this one scientist I absolutely love, Professor Edwin Hubble. And once upon a time, he concluded that
the universe started with an infinitely hot, infinitely dense point of singularity, then expanded over the past 13.8 billion years, proven by detected cosmic background, microwave radiation, and redshift.
But wait, doesn't that contradict what the Quran says?
Actually, although you might think that the Quran doesn't mention the Big Bang, it says that the heavens and the earth were a joint entity, and the law separates them. So this supports Dr. Ishmael's theory of the universe expanding, and so it supports the Big Bang.
Okay, well that makes sense. But now I'm confused. If the universe is constantly expanding, how is it going to come to its end? What do you have to say about that, Dr. Ishmael?
Well, there are many end of the universe theories as there are origin theories. However, the one which comes to my mind is the Big Crunch theory, where the universe suddenly stops expanding and collapses in on itself back into the point of singularity it came from.
Can't say I've heard of that theory before. Has anyone in the audience heard of the Big Crunch?
Oh yes, I've got a huge punch.
Do you want to go and see Mr. Tanner? It's not Big Punch, it's Big Crunch!
Wait, I think that might be in the Quran, where it says, as Allah began creation, He will repeat it.
So does that mean the universe will continue through a cycle of big bangs and big crunches?
I think so. What are we going to do about him now?
Finally, someone notices the unconscious man on the floor. Does the Quran have anything to say about the pain I'm feeling right now?
I actually think it does. I'm just trying to think of the lines. Would you be able to help me out?
I think it's something like, when their skins have been burned away, we will replace them so that they can continue to feel the pain.
Yes, for a long time, it was thought that a sense of feeling and pain was dependent on the brain. However, recent research has discovered that there are pain receptors in the skin, and we feel the pain in the skin, and without these receptors, we wouldn't feel the pain.
And that theory is backed up in the Quran.
Oh, okay then. How about we test that theory?
Oh, I've had enough of this.
Well, that's that. We hope you enjoyed and thanks for listening.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Today I would like to talk to you about female role models in Islam. Islam has a rich history of remarkable women who have inspired me throughout their achievements. These women were not just wives or mothers, they were scholars, leaders, warriors, and businesswomen, breaking the stereotypes and challenging gender roles. Khadija is one of the most significant female role models in Islam. She was the first wife of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and a successful businesswoman. Before their marriage, the Prophet worked for Khadija, and she provided him with unwavering support and encouragement throughout his life. She supported him in his prophetic mission and was one of the very first reverts to Islam. She played an essential role in spreading Islam's message. Khadija's achievements as a businesswoman and her support for the Prophet make her an inspiring role model for women today. Another inspiring Islamic history is Aisha, the Prophet's wife and a prominent scholar. Aisha was known for her intelligence, wit, and knowledge. She played a crucial role in preserving the teachings of the Prophet. She transmitted many hadiths or sayings of the Prophet, and her scholarly contributions continue to influence Islamic thought and practice to this day. Her legacy as a scholar, intellectual, and teacher makes her an important role model for Muslim women who seek to know knowledge and intellectual growth. We cannot talk about female role models in Islam without mentioning Fatima al-Zahra, the Prophet's daughter. Fatima was known for her piety, wisdom, and bravery. She stood up for social justice and challenged oppressive patriarchal norms of her time. Fatima was a symbol of resistance and an inspiration to those seeking social justice and equity. Her dedication to the principles of justice and equality makes her a role model for Muslim women who seek to make a positive impact in our own communities today. From these Muslim women, we can draw strength and inspiration from their stories and achievements. We can follow in their footsteps, pursuing knowledge and standing up for our own social justice and striving to make a positive impact in our communities. We can learn from their achievements and challenges and apply their examples to our very own lives. By doing so, we can contribute to the rich legacy that they have left and challenge our own gender roles in today's society and make significant contributions. In conclusion, female role models in Islam are numerous and diverse. Their contributions to Islamic history and society are invaluable. It is up to us to learn about their lives and legacies and carry their examples forward in our own lives. By doing so, we can honour them and their achievements and contributions and contribute to a better future for ourselves and for generations of young Muslim women to come. Thank you.
لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن عزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم صدق الله العظيم.
This Quran on a mountain, you would surely have seen it humbling itself and rending asunder by the fear of Allah. Such are the parables which we put forward to mankind that they may reflect. He is Allah, that whom there is La ilaha illahu. No one has the right to be worshipped but He, the all-knower of the unseen and the seen. He is the most beneficent and the most merciful. He is Allah, than whom there is none that has the right to be worshipped but He, the King, the Holy One, the one free from all defects, the giver of security, the watcher over His creatures, the Almighty, the Compeller, the Supreme. Glory be to Allah. High is He above all that they associate partners with Him. He is Allah, the Creator, the Inventor of all things, the Bestower of forms. To Him belong the best of names. All that is in the heavens and the earth glorify Him, and He is the Almighty, the All-Wise.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
والضحى
والليل إذا سجى
ما ودعك ربك وما قلى
وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى
ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى
ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى
ووجدك ضالا فهدى
ووجدك عائلا فأغنى
فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر
وأما السائل فلا تنهر
وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث صدق الله العظيم.
Hydrogen gas. And hydrogen gas is very flammable. And if a match goes near hydrogen gas, it makes a loud explosion. Right? This is what happened to the Hindenburg airship. It used to carry people, but when it went near an electric pylon, the electricity caused a spark, and the Hindenburg airship got set on fire, and about 300 people died. And then they stopped using it. Right? So it's a bit like a firework. You see, what's happening is that these balloons. What do you want to film me? Like it. What? Because the balloons have been sitting for many hours, they've lost, the density has increased, and therefore they are not floating. One more. Make it go up in the air. Just wait, just wait.
Everyone, firstly, we want to thank everyone for coming to the first Eid Festival at Bancrofts. We're extremely grateful for your presence upon us. Fundamentally, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us to take care and check on our neighbours. Personally, I like to think of Bancrofts as one big community, one big family even. And that is one of the most vital reasons that we wanted to put on this event today, as we want to celebrate Eid with you. Even if you are not Muslim, we really hope that you've enjoyed yourselves and have been able to take in the positivity of this event.
We want to highlight a very important hadith about the Muslim Ummah, but also take you on our own journey, our time as being leaders of the BMA here at Bancrofts, and hopefully we have future leaders in our audience who can await some tips and tricks for their time when they lead at Bancrofts.
At first, we began with just small steps, like setting up our own email and Teams account. Then we can inform others about prayer rooms, and then Muslim assemblies, we began doing them, and other announcements. And from there, we created the official BMA Instagram account at BMA Bancroft, which can all give a follow. On the account, we began to advertise, and alhamdulillah, we saw all our numbers grow exponentially. Not long after that, we found ourselves raising money for the Pakistan floods via an own clothes day. We presented it to different year groups as to where the money was going to, and provided an ounce of knowledge about Islam for them too, i.e. the importance of charity and what Islam says about charity, and so that they can learn about our faith.
Since then, we have seen the numbers at Jummah and our Wednesday Muslim assemblies rising tremendously. This was most notable during Ramadan, where we had over 80 students praying at Jummah. And to give you some context, last year we'd probably never even seen 50 people in attendance. One of our most proud achievements that we can say is that the girls have been made to feel so much more welcomed and open to attending. In previous years, the number of girls at Jummah at Bancrofts could be counted on one hand. This Ramadan, we've had plenty more, filling up multiple rows in our section. Bravo!
Additionally, in Ramadan, we had the pleasure of educating others about the blessings held within Ramadan during house assemblies. And also after prayer, Yusuf diligently taught the meaning of many surahs, such as Surah Al-Fatiha. And this spreading of knowledge is very important because here at the BMA, we want to have a fun time, but also teach the fundamentals.
Thank you, Bilal, for that. So one thing we attempt to focus on throughout the preparations for this Eid festival was, debunking stereotypes that are shown upon Muslims nowadays in the media, because at the end of the day, we are all humans that are equal in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this was one of our main motivators to set up this event. Representing our society in the best light is a key aspect of our faith. But not only do others that will begin to respect Islam, but they also become intrigued about it. And this is only a good thing that strengthens the Muslim Ummah. And just like Bilal said that the BMA was to teach people about Islam, and it's about gaining knowledge, and that is one way we try to establish that, because the first word that was revealed to mankind was Iqra, read. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that on purpose. Allah didn't just choose from thin air. Why was read the first word revealed to mankind? It was done with an intention, with purpose. And the intention and that purpose is that so you read, so you understand the religion, so you can begin to understand why we pray 5 times a day. It's not to add to the kingdom of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's to actually for our own benefit. And it's for our own souls, it's for our own spiritual feeling.
We now have the largest cohort of Muslims in Bancroft ever, from our understanding. Our prayer facilities are regularly at maximum capacity. And we also have so many students who have shown their ambition to represent Islam today. And we've had the privilege of putting on such amazing events like this one, for a great cause, charity. These are all such positive signs of such an amazing trends that we have been immensely fortunate to be a part of, alhamdulillah. One who praises Allah and thanks Allah will in turn be greatly rewarded. As Muslims, we have a duty to teach everyone the true word of Allah and what the religion entails, not one that is misinterpreted in the media. Furthermore, we have a duty to represent the morals of Islam and in its most purest manner through our actions in day-to-day life. We are so thankful to have a place to do this here at school, alhamdulillah. So we humbly request all our members, attendees and parents and everyone involved to sincerely make dua for us in this society and make shukr to Allah for all the efforts of this society.
Bravo.
As time goes on, we will continue to benefit the collaboration and efforts of students, parents and others. This will help us to establish more important aspects of our deen, so that they can practice Islam easier and feel more comfortable practicing Islam as students. And also provide help to students through the network we have created as bonds, founded whilst practicing Islam, are inseparable. At the end of the day, all of this and all of our actions should be done for the sake of Allah, for the sake of becoming closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we should continue to try and be informed by the Quran and the Sunnah through people of knowledge. For the Prophet taught us that the ulama would be his successors, and the Quran informs us to follow these people in Surah Al-Tawbah and Surah Al-Nahl.
Finally, we wanted to close on this. Whether you are Muslim or non-Muslim, charity is a universally noble deed. And today, as the BMA, we have taken a great step towards bettering the lives of others who are less fortunate. And we hope that the BMA can continue this in the future.
We are now going to be passing the mic over to the new heads who will be taking over the leadership roles for next year. Serish, Amber, Adam and Essen.
So these are our new BMA leaders.
To the opposite heads. Can we give them a big round of applause? They all all their efforts, and everyone who took part today, please reward them for all their efforts.
It was really fantastic. It was really good. It's really nice. First time they organised something just for Eid, and I think it's first time the whole community of Muslims has come together, and the children have performed brilliantly. We really enjoyed it. It's been an absolutely fantastic evening. So we're hoping you get a lot of money for the charities going to a good cause. So I'm really pleased. We had a fantastic evening. And I would also like to thank all the organisers, especially Yusuf, who's been absolutely brilliant, and really enjoyed his performances and his speech. So thank you.
This is the first time that we've come to a Bancroft's new party. My son just started in third recently, so we're almost halfway into the year. This is the first time we've experienced this. It's been an amazing night, great vibe, great cause, and the children have done an amazing job with all the performances, the nasheeds. I'm actually looking forward to my son performing, so it's been a great evening. Thank you, Bancroft.
I've been coming to Bancroft for a long time, and it's fantastic to see this is the first event that has ever happened. And mashallah, it's really nice, having a lovely evening.
Thank you.
So, hugely impressed by what I've seen. Really well organised, fantastic crowd, really good atmosphere, and there's some really good talent on display. And I actually went to Bancroft from 92 to 96, and when I was here, we started doing Friday prayers, and the first ever Jumu'ah Namaz there was 3 people, and now like seeing in the mosque, seeing in the sports hall, there's like 100, 150 people. It's amazing.
Thank you.
And the way it's grown, it's been fantastic, and yeah, just really impressed, like really heartwarming. Right, thank you.
We've really enjoyed taking part in the Fast Youth Festival, and I really hope we carry this on throughout the years. I feel like it's really important to embrace our religion and bring it into such a mixed school, and hopefully the younger years you catch on to this and this becomes a big thing.